Hi guys, so today I'm doing a review on the L'Oreal Infallible lacquer liners, and I have two of these. I'm just going to go ahead and read to you from the website what the description is and then kind of go from there. So it says the Infallible lacquer liner 24-hour. A glossy lacquer dye is a major runway trend, and now it's easier than ever to create. Infallible gel lacquer liner 24-hour glides on smoothly for a clean, precise line that keeps an intense high shine finish from dawn till dusk. Available in 5 rich luminous shades. The science behind the beauty is that the 24-hour features high refractive silicones that deliver a high shine gloss and luminous bright-eyed look. The tapered flat brush allows for precise control and a more perfect line. So this does come with a brush, and it's actually a really nice brush. It's pretty big and the hairs on it are very flexible. I know that a while back the Maybelline brushes that came with the liners, everybody raved about those. I myself personally didn't care for those. I felt like they were too hard, but this one is sort of like almost like a round shape, like an oval, but it kind of comes to a little bit of a point at the tip, and then it's flat, so which makes it really easy when you're trying to make a line. You can use the flat side or kind of turn it and you can make the line a little bit bigger. So this is a really good brush, and the 5 shades are navy, blackest black, dark slate, which is like a dark gray, bronze, and then an espresso, which is like a really dark brown. I have 2 of them. I have blackest black number 171 and also navy number 172, and these are about the same size as the Black Track fluid lines, or the fluid lines from MAC. This one's Black Track, but they're about the same size. The fluid line are just like a hair bigger. Like you can just, they're the same sort of height. They have just different lids basically. The pot is about the same size as a MAC, the opening of the glass jar. So if you can see that, they're very, very similar. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I look for in a liner and how this kind of measures up. So what I look for in a liner, because of the fact that I do wear a winged liner, I want to find something that's going to be really, really like rich in black or whatever color I'm using. And also I want it to stay on. So usually what happens is I will do my wing, and then midway, like, I can start seeing my wing fade. And I've tried a lot of different liners, and none of them have been able to stay all day. So midday my wing will be gone, and then by the evening I'll just have sort of like a gray faded line. And I really want something that's going to be super black, something that's going to stay on all day, and that's my main thing. I want it to go on creamy. I want it to feel nice. So I'm just going to show you how it applies. First, I'm going to use a little bit of concealer and a brush. This is the Gemma Kid concealer that I had to actually put in a pot because it was crazy. It kind of fell out of the packaging. Okay, so to make my liner stick out a little bit more, I like to kind of put a concealer at the end of my eye, and it just sort of conceals everything and brightens that area up. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And then I'm going to put a little bit of powder over it, and I also kind of feel like it helps to keep the liner on longer. Okay, so I'm going to be using the number 172 navy, and that's what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and show you up close what they look like beside each other. So this one's the navy and this one's the black. So as you can see, they're very, very shiny. I'm going to show you Black Track fluid line just so you can kind of have a comparison. So this one's Black Track. As you can see, it's not as shiny. So these two are pretty shiny. Even though, you know, this one's been dipped into a little bit more, you can still tell, like, where it has been dipped into, that it's shiny. Okay, so I'm going to be using the brush that it came with, and I'm just going to kind of dip it in there. Sometimes I like to just take my mirror and just kind of dab the brush on there just to get any excess off. And I can always wipe off the mirror later. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start out here like I usually do, and I'm just using it like flat. So I'm just kind of angling it so that it's flat so I can make that line. And then I'm just going to bring it in. Uh-oh. These really do stay on for a really long time. Mine stay on until I take it off at night, which is great. It doesn't irritate my eyes, and the only downfall that I can say really is that they take a really long time to dry. So I will do everything, and then last I will do my liner, and it takes like a good 5 to 10 minutes to dry, but once it's dry, it's not going anywhere, and it feels sort of like tacky. Like, it's not tacky, like it feels sort of like it's not all the way dry. But it's pretty dry. I would say if you try to smear it, it's gonna smear. But that's with anything really. They do feel kind of like sticky though. It's sort of like a lacquer feeling, if that makes any sense at all, but that's what it feels like. But I definitely think that these are great, especially for the money. They're super black, they stay on all day, and they just really seem like a really nice product. They're super creamy, super pigmented, everything that you could ask for in a liner. The only downfall is that they take a very long time to dry. So I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.